Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. What is going on? Good morning, one and all. Welcome to my Elimination Chamber 2019 preview and predictions video. Of course, this upcoming Sunday, we have the WWE pay-per-view event, Elimination Chamber, which will be emanating live from Houston, Texas at the Toyota Center. So we got a complete card, and we got the lineup, which will be posted down below in the description box. If you're watching live, I want to say thank you all. Be sure to participate in the live chat, which will be open throughout this entire preview and predictions. Just my overall thoughts heading into Elimination Chamber. Expectations are relatively low, just due to the fact of we're only, 3 weeks removed from the Royal Rumble. So I really wish we only had one pay-per-view between now and Mania. Be that as it may, there are several matches on this card that I think could lead to this show being a positive, being a thumbs-up show. Will it, though? That remains to be seen. Although I think when our expectations are lower rather than higher, there is the possibility of WWE actually coming through and delivering. So without further ado, let's dive right into the Elimination Chamber card itself. We'll start with the pre-show. We have one match on the pre-show. Buddy Murphy defending his Cruiserweight Championship versus Akira Tozawa. 205 Live, I have not been able to watch. I kind of got back into it, and then just been so busy. It's really tough to keep up with all the shows that WWE does. So let me know down in the comments section, what do you think of the matchup between Buddy Murphy and Akira Tozawa? I don't think there's a chance in hell that Buddy Murphy loses his Cruiserweight Championship before WrestleMania. Just don't see it happening, folks. So as far as, like I said, Buddy Murphy, I think he's going to win. Should be a solid match. Don't really have too much else to say about that. Let's get into the actual card. Baron Corbin versus Braun Strowman. Somebody tell me why this match is happening. I don't really see a need for this match to happen. If anything, wouldn't it make sense to do Braun Strowman versus Drew McIntyre? And I just feel like Corbin, Strowman just feels like filler. Have Braun beat him in like 3 minutes or less and just move on, because this is not doing anything to help Braun Strowman, who has really cooled in momentum since getting injured, losing to Brock Lesnar, delivering that shitty promo on Raw. It's just been a downward spiral. Be that as it may. So yeah, I'm picking Braun Strowman to decisively defeat Baron Corbin. Hopefully end this feud once and for all, because it's just doing nothing for either guy. Handicap match for the Intercontinental Championship. Bobby Lashley defending his IC title and Lio Rush versus Finn Balor. Now, I would love to see Finn Balor become Intercontinental Champion. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think it will happen until WrestleMania. So, as you see here, we got a handicap match. I think somehow, some way, Bobby Lashley and Lio Rush will find a way to make sure that Bobby retains his Intercontinental title. But I think Finn is ripe for an IC title run. I'd love to see him pick up the belt, move him over to SmackDown. That way you could flip IC and US titles, boom, change brands, and go from there. So that is the scenario I see playing out in the future. Finn will not win here. But rest assured, at WrestleMania, it will be too sweet indeed. Ronda Rousey versus Ruby Riott. Like I said, there's really only 2 matches that I'm looking forward to on this show. Hopefully, I don't know, the undercard delivers, but I have my doubts. But as long as the 2 big matches deliver, we'll get into that later. Ronda Rousey, Ruby Riott. Let me quote Vince McMahon. There is no chance in hell that Ronda Rousey will lose to Ruby Riott. One, they're not going to do that based on the storyline they're telling between Flair, Lynch, Rousey. Not going to happen. 2, the fact that on Raw, Ruby Riott and Nikki Cross had a match, and they cut away from that match to do a backstage segment with Becky Lynch just goes to show you where Ruby Riott is on the totem pole. I like Ruby Riott. She has potential. I would love to see her and Ronda go out there have a good match, 7 to 8 minutes. I doubt it'll even go that long. So, yeah. Ronda with the win. She ain't losing until WrestleMania. I keep saying that, and I will continue to say that. This match, there's actually 3 matches I'm looking forward to. SmackDown Tag Team Championships on the line. The Miz and Shane McMahon versus the Usos. Now, there's 1 of 2 possibilities here. Usos could win. And that could lead to the split between The Miz and Shane McMahon. But seeing as how they just won the titles, I think these 2 will have a nice tag team match. Or these 4, will have a solid tag team match in the ring. I think the split will happen at Fastlane. The scenario I'd love to see happen is Miz's dad, turns on Shane, helps his son, beat the crap out of Shane McMahon. And I'm a big fan of Miz's dad. We need to see more of him on TV. And that would be fun, Miz's dad going heel. So I think the turn will happen. I just don't see it happening here. So I'm predicting and picking Shane McMahon and The Miz to retain their SmackDown Tag Team Championships. We then have a Tag Team Elimination Chamber match for the inaugural. Well, technically, WWE has already had Women's Tag Team Championships. You got to go way back in the day to 1983. And the last time we saw the Women's Tag Team Championships was in 1989. So I'm going to say it's not the inaugural. That's just forgetting history. I hate when they do that, So, who will become the next Women's Tag Team Champions? We have Nia Jax and Tamina. The Riott Squad. Liv Morgan and Sarah Logan. Versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Versus the Iconics. Billie Kay and Payton Royce. Versus Bayley and Sasha Banks. Versus Naomi and Carmella. So on Raw, we had Bayley being pinned in a triple threat tag team match, and Bayley and Sasha Banks would be the first entrants in the match. Following night on SmackDown, we had a triple threat, and Naomi pinned Mandy Rose, thus making Rose and Deville the second team to enter the match. So it'll be Bayley and Sasha Banks starting off with Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. So I'm eliminating Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. I do not see Sasha Banks and Bayley losing, especially coming out of the gate like that. I think it comes down, looking at the teams here, who I think could win the inaugural women's tag team titles. I think it's either Nia Jax and Tamina or Bayley and Sasha Banks. Do they put the titles on Bayley and Sasha Banks, or do they wait till WrestleMania? Something tells me that Nia Jax and Tamina will win the women's tag team titles. I know that's what not a lot of you want to hear, but my gut just tells me. I would like to see Bayley and Sasha Banks win. I think they will, but it won't happen until WrestleMania. That's just my prediction. So, yeah, let's now get into my predictions for the WWE Championship Elimination Chamber match. Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Randy Orton, Samoa Joe, and supposed to be Mustafa Ali. However, he was injured. And he was taken out of the match. Legitimate injury. And Kofi Kingston replaced him. And we found out last night on SmackDown, superb gauntlet match. Kofi Kingston going the distance, eliminating Daniel Bryan, Jeff Hardy, Samoa Joe. He was on a tear. Kofi Kingston was. So he had a career night last night on SmackDown before being eliminated by AJ Styles. And then, of course, Randy Orton came in, hit the RKO out of nowhere. My God, Randy Orton can strike with that RKO out of nowhere, people. And Orton won the gauntlet match. And therefore, he would be last to enter the chamber. So as far as I see who will become WWE champion heading into WrestleMania, who will be the one to walk into that show with the title? I still think it's going to be Daniel Bryan. I think it's going to be Daniel Bryan, and I'm going out on a limb here, saying that Luke Harper will return. align with Daniel Bryan, help him retain the WWE Championship, and set up a program with a returning babyface Bray Wyatt versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35. You heard it here. You heard it here first. I'm still sticking to my guns. That's my predictions for the WWE title match. So, yeah. On paper, like I said, there's 3 matches I'm looking forward to. Both chamber matches and the Smackdown tag team titles. If the other matches deliver, great. If not, oh well. So like I said, my expectations for this event are very, 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 very low. So hopefully the show ends up exceeding those expectations. So guys, that really does it here for my preview and predictions videos for Elimination Chamber. I want to say thank you all for tuning into this video. Please be sure to comment down below with your predictions for Elimination Chamber, which will, of course, be airing live this Sunday, February 17th on the WWE Network. We'll, of course, be back up here for a live review Sunday night, immediately following the Elimination Chamber. Hope to do some live reactions as well, so stay tuned for that. Also, be sure to check out my 2 interviews with my good friend, the Kickmaster Ben Garten. Links to his channel can be found down below in the description box. My interview with Rustig Bodamov, good friend, stuntman, actor, parkour expert. So be sure to check out those interviews on my channel and share and show their channel's love and support. Also be sure to follow the Kane Action team for all the latest and greatest stunts from the preeminent stunt team in Akron, Ohio, as we are working on our next project. So there's a little teaser for that. Also, be sure to check out my day in the life video, in which I shook the hand of Roman Reigns, had a great time, long line, but it was certainly worth the wait, so that is up there as well. More video content coming soon. I'm looking at my whiteboard here. We're going to be doing a WrestleMania vlog. There will be WWE Finisher Fest video with my friend, the Matt Kane. Another personal vlog, Elimination Chamber review, Elimination Chamber live reactions, and special announcement right here. Due to my schedule falling into place, I will now be able to do live reviews for Raw. They will be returning this upcoming Monday. So, live Raw reviews are back, people. Immediately following Monday Night Raw this Monday, February 18th, as the road to WrestleMania continues. Exciting time of the year to be a fan of wrestling. We got WWE, we got AEW, ROH, New Japan. It's all happening here. And the best place to get my thoughts and opinions on professional wrestling is here at youtube.com/DanielGuys412. Click that like and subscribe button. Thank you to all the new subscribers and existing subscribers for the love and support that you show me. I wouldn't be able to be up here without you guys. I do it for you guys. So thank you for that. Be sure to follow me on Twitter at DanielGuys412. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, facebook.com/DanielGuys1994. So that does it for this video, guys. Thank you all for watching, and have a great rest of your day.